Hi everyone, it's Jen. Welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. Thanks for tuning in to another Fabric Friday video from me. It's a seasonal edition video today, which I'm really excited about. We've done a couple already where we've been doing journal covers, but today I want to get started on making some of the actual ephemera pieces. So when I looked and see what Christmas stuff I had, or what seasonal stuff I had pre-made, very disappointed. Look at this box. I have one little coin envelope that I'd done, two little envelopes, and both of these need decorating. I've got this little fabric sample card that hasn't even been finished and made. And then I have these two, which I have a little Suffolk puff out of the red material that's got the green buttons. So yeah, that would work for seasonal. And then I pulled this one out because of it being red, and I thought it reminds me of a poinsettia. So all it needs is just some green points behind it, and that would make a poinsettia. So yes, I was like, oh, is that all I've got pre-made? So we definitely got to be doing lots of making of seasonal bits and bobs. So I've pulled a few bits out. I've got some material here which I want to start off with by doing these little coin envelopes. Now I made myself a template. Oh, I made this years ago actually, because I used it to go round for when I was doing paper or card ones, but it's perfect for this. It's a bit thin, so I do have to be a bit careful when I trace around it. I think if you know from previous templates, my circle ones are really quite thick that I use. But anyway, I've got my little needle book, and we've got everything that we need. So yeah, so I wanted to just shout out and say welcome to all my new subscribers. Obviously hello to everybody that has tuned in before, but especially wanted to just give you guys a shout out and say thank you very much. I've had quite a few new subscribers thanks to the Christmas craft off collaboration, so really pleased about that, and I hope you'll find things to enjoy on here and watch. Okay, now I've got a fabric to the side of me. I've got it hanging as well, and I just, oh, these scissors are stuck. There we go. That's it. They're a bit stiff, these ones. I'm just going to cut that off there, because that would make a nice little swatch on something. Look at that. It's perfect, isn't it? Move that to the side, and let's just carry on ripping that down. And then we've got, bring this in. Yeah, that can be used for something. Okay, so we're starting with this. So I hope you're all doing well. How's your seasonal crafting going? I'm not doing too badly, just getting my bits started, although not being very well recently. I actually started watching Christmas movies. Can you believe it? I know it's only into December, but yes, I've been watching Christmas movies. I have to confess, I do like a cheesy Hallmark Christmas movie. I love them, absolutely love them. So yeah, okay, so I'm just going to draw around my template. If you don't have a little template to, oops, good job, it is a template to draw around, then I often find that digitals will have these, so you can just draw around and get a rough idea, but I'll hold it up so you can get an idea of it. Let me give you a bit of a measurement as well. That would be good, wouldn't it? Where's my measure? Okay, so we are, this little bit is roughly around 2.5. It's going to be, so the little pocket itself will be like 2.5 here, and then this is 3.5, and then obviously you've got your flaps, so basically this is 5.5, then by 5 virtually, and then that gives you your square in, or your rectangle in the middle, and bits to fold over. Okay, so that's one. I'll take measure back. That's a good bit of scrap. I don't think I actually need my triangle yet, but that's fine. I'll cut this one off. Okay. So yeah, with watching Christmas movies and starting the Christmas makes, I am actually starting to feel quite festive. My husband loves the Christmas music channel that you get on TV. It's like he would play Christmas music even in March. He would play it, bless him. So he's had that on as well, and it's like, do you know what? I'm actually starting to feel quite festive and want to start decorating the house, at least with some of the lights. That's hubby's thing. He loves his lights. So that's what we're going to be, I think, decorating in the next week. Get some housework done this weekend. And then, okay, we can put the lights up. So all I'm going to do is, this material's pretty good. You can do a little press down and it stays down, and it's basically the same principle. If you've not seen me make these before, I have a video where I made them. I think it must be about 4-5 months ago now. I made these on a Fabric Friday video. I'll leave it linked below if you want to check that one out, if you're just looking for some normal crafting rather than seasonal ones. But that's going to go on there, and then we'll just glue that, and that then folds over and tucks down like so. I think I might have actually, did I? No, I don't think I did. Okay, let's do, let me actually, I'm just going to go into my ideas book, because there should be a little template that I used. Wherever it's gone, here we go. Here's my little template. Yeah, that was the bit of card that I was using to stuff in there. Okay, pop that back to the side of me. Okay, so when you're doing these, you do want to put something in between when you glue that down, because otherwise the glue most probably will seep through. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac glue. That is my glue of choice for anything fabric. Just use whatever you guys prefer to use. Okay. So I'm just going to run a bead of glue all along here. Smooth that out, and then we want a bead of glue around this one. These are super fun and quick to make, and that just seals the bottom. And as you can see, it's got a bit of glue on there, so what I like to then do is kind of just, if I can, wedge it open a little bit like that and let that dry. How fun is that? So we should be able to get quite a few done. Now I wanted to do one in this material. I think this material would be really good. Okay. I'm actually going to go this way, I think. So grab my pen, and these are fabric markers, so they easily just rub off and wear down. As it dries, it kind of fades. So we're just going to do one of those. Okay, so that's that for our scraps. So we might even actually get on to another project in this video, because these are coming out, I feel, quite quickly. These are quite quick to do. There we go. Keep those little bits because they'll be good for some clusters. So again, I want to just press that down, and oh, we're only just going to meet on there. Let's see if this will go over a little bit further. Actually, there we go. Like so. I was a bit too close on my cutting there. And then fold up. Like so. And then we'll do this that folds down. Like so. Okay. Let's pop you in. And I'm gluing the other side on this one. It doesn't matter which way you flap over. I just really wanted the lovely little frilly edge here to show. And then put some glue around this one. Put our card out. And we are all stuck down. Let's puff that like that. There we go. Now let's do, I want to do a couple in this red one. Some lovely red material. Will we get to, no. Will we get to that way? No. Fair enough. So let's do a couple this way then. There we go. Okay, what I think I might actually do, this is a really nice long piece, and I'm going to get a couple of little strips from here, is actually cut it all the way this way. And I'm thinking that this bit here can be torn into two and make some really nice ruffles. Like so. So let's see, I usually like to do the ruffles about 1.5 inches, so we cut it there. And we cut it about there. We'll actually get 3 ruffles out of this. Look at that. Oh, I do like the sound of fabric ripping. So there we go, some lovely strips, and they're going to make some really fun festive ruffles. We will be coming to making ruffles. I'll get my sewing machine moved across and set up on here, and we will whiz some through. But while I've got the fabric, I thought I would just get that prepared. Okay, that's a spare bit for something. So it is already starting to fade, this marker. It's actually the afternoon that I'm filming this. Normally I film of a morning, but it's been such a lovely sunny day today, which is really nice. Makes a change from the horrible grey days that we've been having. It's cold, very cold wind. So yeah, it's nice that early afternoon and there's still a good amount of light around. One last corner, and we can get these put together. I'm keeping these little bits because they'll be good for some cute tiny little clusters. Okay, try to make it a little bit bigger this time around. I got some glue on my finger. It still needs to come in a little bit more. There we go. And then the top. If it's particularly stubborn, you can go over it with a bone folder. I mean, this is cotton material, so it's and it's printed, I think from a fat quarter pack, so it's actually flattening out quite nicely actually. Some of the others that are a little softer would be a bit difficult to do this. Okay, yeah, I think that looks better that way. So put some glue down here. And then some glue along here. And that is another one done. Put that like so. Let's do this one. Go. bottom bit up. And then fold the little top down like so. Okay. Which side do we think looks best? That side actually again. I've gone quite quiet, haven't I? Sorry guys. I tend to do that when I'm crafting. I don't know why. I suppose I kind of zone out, and for me crafting is definitely a therapy, definitely a form of therapy, being in my craft room. Okay, there we go. So that's, what are we, 1, 2, 3, 4 so far, and we are at time only 20 minutes, so that's good. So let's move them over to the side. Now I've got some green material here, and again I want to do a few of these in the green. So does it, yeah, we'll start this side. This could have done with a bit of an iron, but that's fine. We will start with this side. And we'll do a few of these. Okay, we'll do 2 of these. There we go. I did not cut that one very straight, did I? Let's try and do this one a bit straighter. Okay. Much softer material this is. Okay. Just want to straighten that edge up a little bit. There we go. There we go. So that's these 2. Okay, now I'm going to do this little bit up here. And then fold down the top. Bring a bit of card. I'm going to do it that way. So what I thought I would do is get a load of the bases done, like these envelopes, the other little fabric envelopes that I like to do, and then we'll have a decorating session where we can pull out some of the paper ephemera and start playing with those as well. Okay, that's another one. And then our last little one. Okay, we need to do the little top bit, don't we? Down about there. So I'm going to have you on the inside and you on the outside. Okay. And then a little bit of glue on the bottom. Like so. Fold that up. And there we have another cute little envelope. Okay. So let's have a look. Some of these should be dry now. This was the first one that we've done. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that so lovely? So lovely. I actually think they could probably do with a bit of an iron, because this one is nice and flat and really crisp. So I do have an iron up here that I use for sewing elements. So what I think I'm going to do, I've got one of these lovely felt mats. I think I'm just gonna do some iron these so that they're nice and flat, and then they are ready for decorating. And how are we doing for time? Yeah, I think what I'll do is we will do a second, we will come to do these pockets as well, and I will show you how I do these pockets and get the two done in this video, because obviously I don't want to do too many Christmas makes because I'm only doing a couple of Christmas journals, but it'd be just nice to have a little selection of these. I mean, look at them. Oh, they're so cute. So we've got a couple of those, we've got a couple of nice little wintry ones, and then we've got a couple of lovely little red ones that we can decorate up. Oh, they're going to be so much fun, aren't they? And I'm just looking at how I did these. I think I just sewed them. Yeah, there's no glue on them at all, so I will need to bring my sewing machine across and get that set up. So what I think we'll do is we'll prepare these in this next video. Oh, sorry, we'll prepare these now. I'll move these to the side, and then everything can be ironed at once then, can't it? So with these, let me grab again my little book. I do have a video on how I put this all together, and everything in here does have videos for it. So I'm just looking to see whereabouts. That's the little coin envelope. We've done that, so let's put that bit back in there. In fact, I think the template can go in there as well. Will that fit? There. There we go. Here it is. It's the little envelope. And there should be written on here my sizing. Yes, there we go. Lovely. So let's just pop that over there for now. So this little envelope, these little ones here, this one's been decorated. I've got a little design on the front, a little stamped design. This was my little template. Looks like the piece of material is 8 inches by 5.5 inches. Okay. So let's see if we've got, what have we got enough of? We got enough of this one. I'm on inches on the board. Oh, literally just enough wide to do one in that 5.5, and that leaves an odd little strip, doesn't it? Okay, let's go with it. Let's do that, because I do think I would like one in this. So this will be where I use my rotary cutter. There we go, perfect. So like that, I think would make a nice little cluster, wouldn't it? Doesn't matter that it's a bit funny shape, because time it's all concertinaed up. So let me lay that over there with the other ruffles. So if we've got it 5.5 inches wide, we want it 8 inches tall. So let's mark out 8 inches. And do the same, give this a cut. That looks like that might be a fun size for a pocket. Okay, so there's not going to be enough material out of the rest of that, but there should be with the green, so we can do some green envelopes at least. Okay, so all I do with this is kind of give myself a little bit of a gap like that. I think that would work. Let's have a little look. Let's smooth that down. Where did we do? Yeah, we were doing it at about sort of kind of like that, weren't we? Which is folding it up to about 2.25 inches. And I mean, you could glue these. There's no reason why you could glue these. I just liked them to be sewn because it gave that whole pocket a little flexibility. When you glue them, that bit here with the glue does get quite stiff. So that, I think that's fine for a cute little coin envelope. But me personally, I just like to have a much softer fabric envelope. So let me grab my little clips. And I am just going to clip that there. Clip that there, because all I do is literally just sew all around. But before we do that, I want to put some material on here. So where are we? Folding that down, and that's roughly, Yeah, it's about 3.5, that measurement there. So when you fold your length of material up this way and then flap over, you just want a little bit of a gap there to get stuff in and out, and then make sure you've got a bit of a overlap for this. If you're a junk journaler, then you'll know how to do that from making envelopes, and it literally is the same with these fabric ones. Okay, so what I want to do is find some lovely blue lace. Where's my blue stuff? Here's some blue bits. Now, do I want a piece of this along here? I think that would look really quite nice, wouldn't it? So let's go with that. And again, I'm just going to pin this on, because we will stitch around this and attach it with the sewing machine. So basically, once it's sewn together, that lace just gives it just that bit of extra weight to close. I mean, how lovely does that look? Okay, so that is one ready to sew. Let's cut some more from this. Now, didn't do a very good job of getting it straight, did I? Do we have a straighter edge here? But that edge isn't straight either. Okay. I am going to just give myself a little bit of space here. We can put the Fabri-Tac glue back. We can put you over there, because I want to turn my mat this way and then just straighten things up. So this ripped edge actually looks, believe it or not, being ripped straight. So I'm going to use that as my guide. And cut a strip off here. Move it down. And carry on cutting. There we go. So I now know that this edge all the way is completely straight. So let's do, let's turn my board this way so that I've got the measurements at the bottom. And we want to make it 5.5, don't we? Which roughly is about there. Sorry, that's not 5.5, that's 5. Where's my little card? Yes, it is 5.5. Oh, nearly. It wouldn't matter, to be honest. You could make them slightly thinner. I just like that. It's a nice size for going into pockets. Right, move you onto that. Move that straight. go. That might make a nice... Do we think that would be a bit too wide for a ruffle? I don't think so actually. I think I'm going to put that in the ruffle pile. Okay, so now we can turn it back this way. And do we have a straight edge? Is that roughly straight there? Yeah, it is. We'll go with that one. And we want 8, don't we? So that's 1. 2. How much are we? No, we've not got enough to do a 3rd one. Okay. Oops. Okay, so where are we? Just take off any little bits like this. I don't mind a little frayed edge to it at all. Get any bits off of it. So it seems to be picking up a lot of bits. So we're going to fold it up to about 2 1/4. That looks a nice height. And then we're just going to fold this down to give it a bit of a lip. Okay, bring in my clips. And we want to clip it there, clip it there. And then on this side we need to find, now do I have, I think the green lace is, yeah, totally different green. So I was just wondering if either of those would work. Maybe not. Maybe it needs to be just some normal lace, perhaps. Let's have a little look. We've got this bit of lace, which has got a slight sparkle to it. I think it's that way, isn't it? That would be nice on there, wouldn't it? Let's do one with that, and then we'll find something different for the other one. I just want to clip this ready to then whiz through on my sewing machine. So that's another little pocket done. Pop you there. So this is our other one. So I'm going to fold it up to about 2 1/4. And then just give myself, actually where that crease is anyway would be good. Okay. Okay. Now this one, I think I might put a bit of this lovely red lace on here. I just think that along there, very festive. There we go. So let's pin this. Clip it, should I say. I'm so used to using normal pins, but I do less damage to myself using these clips. I'm very clumsy. For any of you new people, yes, I could be quite clumsy, and it wouldn't be a video, especially my slow stitch videos, if I don't stab myself with the needle several times. Okay, so I think we are about there with this little play session. We've done these. Let's bring them in and take them off of the mat for the moment. They just need pressing down. I am going to give them a little press with the iron. But we've got a couple of little winter ones there. They're going to be really nice. We've got some plain red and some plain greens. So what that would give me is we will make 2 Christmassy and 2 just seasonal, and then 2 winter. If you guys, any of you have seen any of my other videos, and I did a poll a month ago as to what kind of things you want to see, whether you want to see all Christmas or winter, and winter seemed to be predominantly the one to go for, but I kind of want to do some of these little makes here. I want to give you options where we can do all 3, so that if you love Christmas, you can use it as Christmas. If you love the festive season but not necessarily the traditional Christmas, there's some options. And then obviously everyone that voted for the winter, we've definitely got some winter options there. And the same with these. I mean, this one with the red for me is definitely Christmas. With the white, I think that would definitely work for seasonal. And then obviously we've got the same matching one here that's going to be for winter. So there we go. I'm going to get these sewn around off camera. I will show you on my next Fabric Friday video. We'll come back and we'll do some more little bits, because we've got some scraps still here that we could do. We could play with and just use those little bits up rather than cutting into anything new. And what I'll do is I'll pull out some bits, maybe some paper ephemera, some other lace and trims, and we can decorate some of these up a little bit more. I think that would look really quite nice. So just to recap, I'm going to be stitching. I will start in this corner here, and I'm going to stitch it along here, stitch the lace down, and then come back down here. So you're just stitching up all the sides. That's exactly how I did this one. Actually looks like I've done a couple of stitches on there with the lace, so what I'll probably do is just go round the lace like that before I then go up, across and down with the stitching. So there we go. That is today's little fun play. We've got some wonderful bits in the making. And I've got some lovely strips here ready for some ruffles, so we will do some ruffles at some point as well. And if you've got any ideas of any fabric bits that you guys would like to see from me, do leave me a comment below, or if you just want to say hi and that, just again leave a comment below and I will respond. And do check out my other playlists for other different types of paper crafting, mixed media. There's all sorts on my channel. I do like to dabble in things, and I just thank you very much for watching and hope you've had some happy crafting, and I will see you in my next video. Take care everyone. Bye.